Alright, my good people. I got a video. It's gonna be real quick because I don't got too much time to do this. But if anything, there will be a part two. The other part that I was talking about when it came to these covert narcissists, I was going on. When I was filming that video, I had a basis, and then I always have a basis, and it goes whatever direction it goes. But in that video, it's too much details. You feel me? It's too many details, and God doesn't want me to shed any light on certain people, certain things. Now, whoever may know whatever they know may know. But as far as me giving energy and time and speaking on things that don't matter no more in this the past, God said learn how to do it. Move all that shit, move it around, categorize it, do what you gotta do, but keep them niggas out of it. Let me deal with them on my own, and you just speak about the deliverance. You just speak about the outcome. You feel what I'm saying? And of course, social media is, you're not supposed to be fucking therapizing on this bitch. You feel me? You're not supposed to be with your personal shit. It's people that you can talk to personally about those things. You feel what I'm saying? To me, social media is it's like a bridge, like a conduit to people that need help, people that have overcome things. Like, people get mad or say that shit ain't real because you not showing your whole fucking process in the middle of it. Bitch, please. For real. On everything. But this video, I'm gonna keep it on track. Try to keep it on track about how I overcame these covert narcissists. Like I said, narcissists, they loud. They gon' talk any type of way and they don't give a fuck. But these covert narcissists, they'll do things, little things, and try and see how it affects you, so they could continue to do it in that way. They just wanna know that you're not paying attention, so they could continue the little games that they be playing. You feel what I'm saying? So in the beginning, I was scared. I'm not gonna lie. I was frantic. I was antsy. I had a whole bunch of little feelings and shit arising based off of things I could hear, things that I saw, and how it was just crazily lining up. At times I was like, God, what is this? Like, how am I supposed to navigate this? I don't know if I could do this. There was plenty of times, man. There was plenty of times where I'm like, I don't even know what the fuck to do. Like, I'm in a corner here, like, and I feel by myself. I feel alone. You feel me? Slowly but surely, I got to this point where it was like, I'm telling you, bro, I couldn't. Well, what I'm trying to say, I can't tell you what God has done for me, bro. That's all I could say, because it was a real thing. Like, I don't know if I should, move away, even though I'm seeing what the fuck I'm seeing. You feel me? God is nothing short of good, bro. Telling you, get you out of any fucking thing. So in the beginning, I'm like that, and I'm like, how do I navigate? Like, I'm hearing everything, I'm seeing everything, and at this point, I'm just making videos because I know the niggas, they look at me. But I'm going along, and I'm like, well, there's nothing really I could do about this unless I address them. You feel what I'm saying? And it took a long time for me to figure out, like, how do I address without making it some big thing when they're the ones who the culprits and I'm just trying to live. You feel me? I'm asking the question, how can this be cordial? How can this be alright without it being no super big thing? No, that's impossible. Because what these niggas want for you, you can't even fathom for them. You feel me? So I'm not gonna put it all on that. It's like I said, we fight against spiritual principalities in high places, not flesh and blood. We don't fight against flesh and blood. It's things that work through, it's entities that work through people. Y'all ain't hearing me, bro. So as I keep on going, I start to get comfortable. I'm like, okay, I can't fucking do nothing about what the fuck they saying. I can't, there's nothing I can do but be my best version. I must be doing something goddamn right. If niggas is really talking about me, and you feel me, I ain't gonna go. Like I said, that shit, that part don't matter. Names and titles and all of that don't matter. God gonna do the thing. And there will be instances where I wouldn't be in the room, but I would be walking into the room, nobody knowing, and people talking. And when I walk into the room, they just fake as shit. You feel what I'm saying? This is how I could peep this shit now, because I allowed it to play out. I regulated myself enough to allow the whole thing to do what it needed to do before I made moves. And that is how you make it further in the world. Like, you gotta regulate your emotions. What people do as covert narcissists, they want to push a button. They want to be like, see, that's what I was talking about. When they talk behind your back and they conjure up whatever they gonna say and paint a picture of you, they be like, yeah, that's what I was talking about. That's what be happening. Knowing goddamn well it don't happen. Coverts, you have to be very strategic. With a covert, you gotta be strategic. You gotta be like, okay, you gonna do that? Well, I'm gonna do this right here. It's a chess game. It's a chess move. And it's sad that I had to play this game with people. You feel me? It's sad. But that it's not me. That's a defense mechanism. If I'm gonna play chess with you, it's a defense mechanism. Because I don't want you thinking you feel me? You can have mind control over Debo. You feel what I'm saying? But you can't have mind control over AO. You get me? Alright. So, time passes, and somebody comes up to me, and they ask me a question about somebody that I don't talk to no more. This is the first person I cut off. And it's because this person had certain ways about themselves. It didn't have nothing to do with covert, nothing, no type of underhanded, nothing, none of that. This person just did things that I do not do. And so I had to distance myself. I had to make space. You feel me? I had to be like, nah, man, you on some other shit. And you stuck in that shit. You want to be here. I don't want to be here. And so everybody started asking me, why this person? Why this person? And I don't know what this person was saying, but they made it seem like I was the one that didn't want to be around them for different reasons. Like, and scratch that. They made it seem like they didn't know why I didn't want to be around them. And okay, that's fine. Like I said, I can't expect people to know, why I'm cutting them off or none of that. It's just, I just do it. And so everybody asking me, I end up going to somewhere where everybody is, and me and this person that I cut off is in the same room. Now, everybody expect me to treat this person a certain way just because I don't like them. And not even not like them. I don't like what they do. You get what I'm saying? So, I'm not acting that way. I'm not acting in that way. And I'm cordial because I don't want any problems with you. Like, why is it so fucking important that we have to fucking be in the same vicinity? Why is it so important that you want to be around me? Like, I don't know, bro. why is it not that we can mind our own fucking business or ask the questions that we want to know and then like move on? You get what I'm saying? I don't know. So after that incident, I just seen everybody's body movements. Like, this person clicked up over here, this person asking me some underhanded question, this person coming over here to me to check my temperature and see how I'm feeling when it comes to them specifically. Is it everybody that you want to cut off, or is it just that? Oh my gosh. Love. And so, a very important person, very important piece, just happened to blurt out, why are we talking about this? And starts moving around. And then everybody else's energy just kind of, well, we just have to tiptoe around. This video getting kind of long, I ain't gonna lie. But I'm gonna cut it to how it needs to be cut. So, long story shorter, it was one person. They all connected. It's not the same person that I cut off. And please excuse me, because I'm not finna, you, like I said, names, titles, none of that. He, she, it, they, none of that. You feel what I'm saying? You're gonna have to just read between the lines. One person comes up to me and they're like, well, what's wrong? Like, why don't you want to hang out? Like, why this, why that? And I'm like, have you ever talked behind my back or listened to somebody that talked behind my back before? No. Straight up. And then start crying. If you know, you know. Because I tell you, when I was young and I be lying and shit, now I start crying. Because I know what I did was wrong and I feel fucking bad now. Because you peeled back the layers, now. So, I understand what that looks like. There's certain things that happened in my life that I observed, that I saw as, just push it by the wayside, mundane. And when I started going through these things, I started picking those pictures out. I started picking those scenes out in my head, like, damn, this what was happening when that was happening. Because I have been through it, bro. When just lying, period. I know what it feels like to lie and get caught. So I know what it looks like to lie and get caught. Simple. After that, this when I had the conversation with that important person. If you know, you know. And when you overcoming these narcissists, bro, these covert narcissists, it's certain things that you can't act on. This is why I say you gotta be strategic. You gotta be strategic about your moves and what people think you gonna do, trying to predict your shit. And you have to be strategic about what you speak on seeing. Because God gonna do, like I'm telling you, you gotta trust God that much. You gotta trust God enough to be like, I'm gonna reveal to you what you need to know in a certain amount of time. Just right now, your system may not regulate right for you to fuck nobody up. You feel what I'm saying? Your words may not hit on a note where it's not coming from aggravation, agitation, disappointment. You feel what I'm saying? I need you to just hang back right quick. And so, after that important talk, I had it. I cried it out, bro. One of the craziest cries I ever had, bro. Like, fucking can't catch my breath, anxiety and shit, just fucking heart palpitations, all type of shit. And that's when I knew that I was fully done with the whole thing. And then the next day, God held my heart, bro. That's why when I was crying, it was in sadness. It wasn't like, why me? It wasn't no victim cry, bro. It was an empowering cry. It was like, you were brave to do what you just did. Because ain't nobody walking away from shit like you just walked away. Like, you just proved that don't nothing mean nothing to you but morals, principles, and well fucking being, nigga. The right fucking way to do shit. Right. Right is only relative to shit that is different in people's minds. You feel what I'm saying? Right is relative to what you want personally for your life. What's your highest good? That's your right. You feel what I'm saying? I think it's gonna be another part. Like I said, I can't be on this bitch forever, but it's gonna probably be another part. I'm gonna look at this video and see where I left off so I could give y'all more gems. You feel what I'm saying? But for now, I'm out. I love you.